story, Mary Celeste, the miraculous curse of the sea. The sea never tells all its secrets. Some stories are lost with the waves, and some stories become immortal, like the story of the Mary Celeste. The ship once sailed the sea with people, but it returned alone, with fear and mystery. Then sit down, because today I will tell the story of that mysterious ship, where only the ship returned, not the people. November 1872, New York Harbor. Fog is spreading all around. The huge ship Mary Celeste is ready to load its cargo. Captain Benjamin Briggs stands smiling. Next to him are his wife Sarah and little daughter Sophia. Confidence on the captain's face. Why wouldn't it be? The sea is his old friend. But that day there was a strange uneasiness in the air of the port. It seemed that someone was laughing at them, but that person was nowhere to be seen. After a while, the journey began with the sound of a trumpet. The destination was Genoa, Italy. The deck was filled with the laughter and jokes of the sailors, but no one knew that that laughter would be lost in the depths of the deep sea. 5 days later, strange things began to happen. At night, Captain Briggs was awakened by a strange sound. It was as if someone was crying from the bottom of the ship. He called out to the sailors and asked, "Do you hear that sound?" The sailors looked at each other, but no one answered. The next day, strange signs were seen from the back of the ship. Red spots in the water. No fish, no myth. The sailors began to say, "Something is wrong here." One night the ship suddenly began to shake. The wind had stopped, but the waves seemed to be attacking them. One of the sailors shouted, "We are going to die here." The captain went to calm him down, but then something terrible happened. Suddenly, a black shadow appeared on the floor of the ship. Sailor Jonathan said, "That's not a man, Captain. That's a curse." That night, a huge thunderstorm struck. The ship began to shake. The captain said to his wife, "Get into the lifeboats. This is our last chance." But then that black shadow seemed to cover the entire ship. The screams of the sailors were lost in the darkness. The next morning, everything was quiet, but the Mary Celeste was alone. There were no sailors. 2 weeks later, the British ship Dei Grazia spotted the Mary Celeste. Captain David Morehouse thought that someone might be in danger, but when they boarded the ship, they saw everything was fine, but not a single person. There was food, there was drink. It was just the existence of life. To this day, no one knows what happened to the Mary Celeste. Science says one thing, but the sea knows something else. Maybe this is one of those unsolved stories of the sea that will live on in the human imagination forever. What do you think? A natural disaster or a truly miraculous event? Tell us your opinion. This was the mystery of the Mary Celeste. If you liked it, like, subscribe. I'll be back with more unknown stories of the sea.